Hello and welcome back to In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style, where we will bring you up to speed today on last week's news and hot topics that you may have missed. I'm Lawanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine and your host for this evening. Now, normally we discuss multiple topics, but today is another special edition of In Case You Missed It, and we will only be discussing one topic. And that's the newly released and highly anticipated part 2 of season 3 of Bridgerton. That's right, Bridgerton part 2 of season 3. So spoiler alerts. If you haven't watched it, turn this off now or hit pause, go watch it, binge watch the whole season, and then come back, listen to this, see if you agree with me. So yes, this episode is full of Bridgerton spoiler alerts. If you, again, haven't watched it, press pause, go watch, come back here. Now, pour yourself a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it. Now, during the first episode, and I'm gonna break this down episode by episode, though I might include a little bit of information from another episode in one explanation. So just follow along as best you can. If you have anything to add, please feel free to do so down in the comments. But to jumpstart us off, the announcement of Penelope's surprise engagement to Colin reverberates through the ton while Penelope grasps with the need to disclose her true identity as Lady Whistledown. Eloise threatens Penelope that she will tell Colin if Penelope doesn't. But as it turns out, Colin finds out anyway, and he is, of course, not pleased. He is a man of his honor, though, and after knowing Penelope's true identity, he vows to still go through with the wedding because if you watch part 1 of season 3, you know what has transpired between Penelope and Colin and that they are now engaged. Now, a desperate Lady Whistledown imposter emerges, or AKA Cressida, who strives to publicly win the Queen's favor after the Queen offers a reward for whoever unveils the true identity of Lady Whistledown. And to, of course, avoid Cressida's fate of having to be married off to an old man who's old enough to be her grandfather, and then to also avoid being shipped off to the countryside to live with her aunt in shame. Now, the Queen is not convinced that Cressida is Lady Whistledown. So Cressida and her mother now are struggling to publish a new column, a fake column of the Lady Whistledown publication to try to convince the Queen that Cressida really is the real Lady Whistledown. Knowing Cressida and what she might write in her fake Lady Whistledown column, Penelope now races to publish a new column first to show the Queen that Cressida and whatever trash she might write is not the real Lady Whistledown and cannot be revealed. Because, of course, when Cressida revealed herself to be Lady Whistledown, she did it in front of everyone. And so Penelope is now rushing to try to put out a new column before Cressida gets one out. Once the two different columns of Lady Whistledown's publication comes out, the real one being Penelope's and the fake one being of course Cressida, who her mom helped her put this together, gets published, it fuels the Queen's search for the real Lady Whistledown. As the Penelope and Colin wedding looms, Penelope questions her future as a wife and a scribe. Colin wants her to give up her writing, and she is struggling to give up that very, very important part of her identity. Would you be so willing to give it up, ladies, if you were in Penelope's position? This naturally causes a divide between the two, but a beautiful wedding nonetheless takes place. Penelope's mom, Lady Portia Featherington, spends a fortune on the wedding breakfast and is further financially spent. More on that later. The wedding day ends with the Queen crashing to tell the Bridgertons that she now knows that the real Lady Whistledown is one of their family members. And this is, of course, is after Penelope's column shows the Bridgertons in such a positive light versus the fake version that was put out by Cressida. And the queen threatens that if the real Lady Whistledown does not reveal herself, she and everyone around her will suffer the consequences. Now, Cressida's gig is up, of course, and she must now find something else to save herself. And so now Lady Whistledown's true identity is still unknown. And so once again, Cressida is trying to figure out what she's going to do to save herself. And so now that she doesn't pull that off, she actually pulls off something pretty astonishing, and she figures out that Penelope is, in fact, the real Lady Whistledown. And she threatens to blackmail Penelope if Penelope doesn't pay her to go away. Now, with Cressida threatening to divulge Penelope's secret, she has to choose the best path forward as her relationships and livelihood hang in the balance. Penelope's entire family now knows about the blackmail. Well, at least when I say entire family, at least everyone who knows she is the real Lady Whistledown. That's Colum, Eloise, and now Penelope's mother, Lady Portia. While secrets are being revealed left and right, it seems, Penelope finds out that her mom, Lady Portia, has committed financial crimes by stealing from the ton just to keep her family afloat and is about to be turned over to the queen by the solicitor. Now, Penn then knows what she needs to do to save herself and her entire family. So she puts on a fabulous end of the season ball for her sisters, Prudence and Philippa, and she reveals she is the real Lady Whistledown. Penelope asks for mercy from the queen, and the queen gives it after being convinced by Lady Danbury. And can we also just give a little quick shout out for the relationship between the queen and Lady Danbury? I really, really love this relationship, y'all. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. Now, Penelope also saves her mom from the queen's ire by using the fortune that she made as Lady Whistledown to explain the family's continued wealth after the death of Lord Featherington, instead of allowing her mother to go down for the crimes that she, of course, committed. I can't wait to see what Penelope writes in her column next season. Now that she's writing as herself, now that we all know her true identity, I want to see if it's going to change how she writes. Just a few more things worth mentioning. Now that the truth is out, Penelope and Eloise seem to be friends again. Anthony and Kate are pregnant, yay, and headed to India to give birth there. Francesca and John are now married and headed to Scotland, accompanied by Eloise and John's cousin, Michella, who it seems Francesca just might be a little bit in love with. Also, Benedict is the last adult Bridgerton son that is single. Oh, and by the way, he's bisexual, which I think everyone already knew. Also, now that Lady Danbury and her brother, Lord Marcus, have seemed to have made up, it seems like Marcus and Lady Violet Bridgerton are free to explore their interest in one another. And I'm looking forward to seeing how Lady Danbury continues to help the Munrich family maneuver high society next season, since they inherited Lady Kent's estate. And finally, it looks like the wallflower Penelope Featherington, now Penelope Bridgerton, has beat her sisters in having the next heir of the Featherington estate. Now that Penelope and Colum have given birth to a son when both her sisters had daughters. I really love the storylines this season, y'all. There was admittedly a lot going on, I admit that, but it kept us all on our toes and it kept us thoroughly entertained. Are you not entertained? Okay, that's the wrong show. I digress. But there was so many twists and turns that someone who can't multitask might have been unable to keep up with. But since I am a fabulous multitasker, I just loved it, including all of the fabulous fashions of the season. Let's talk about it real quick. I love the over-the-top looks, and this was the season for over the top. Although the queen is and has always been over the top with her fashions, and it is a party for the eyes, you all. You don't know where to look first, right? So you don't know who to look at first with all of the highly detailed gowns. And even I enjoyed the men's wardrobes. So let's give it up for the lead designer, John Glacier, as well as Dougie Hawkes and George Sayer for giving us such a visual lovely show. So congratulations to Shonda Rhimes, the entire cast, and everyone that made this season a successful one that goes down in the history books. Cheers, and here's to season 4, which we cannot wait for, but wait we shall. So, well, that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed today's segment of In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and turn on those notifications so that you can see more Black Audacity Magazine YouTube content show up in your feed. I'm LaWanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine, and we are unapologetically and unambiguously Black Audacity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next week. Please stick around for a brief word from our sponsor. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Black Skin Beauty. Black Skin Beauty is that black don't crack kind of beauty, y'all, that we all want, and now we all can have with Black Skin Beauty's new Youthful Skin Regimen. Black Skin Beauty can help you get your skin all the way together. Black Skin Beauty offers a revolutionary 3-step youthful skin regimen to help your skin look and feel younger than ever before. Check out their website at www.blackskinbeauty.com. That's BLKSKNBEAUTY.com to enter for a chance to win free products and to get 10% off. Black Skin Beauty, that black don't crack kind of beauty. Check them out on Instagram at Black Skin Beauty today.